Hello, 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 everybody. I'm just dropping in for a few minutes, real quick, and I just want to talk to you guys about not allowing our love for people to keep us prisoner, if that makes sense. To keep us bound in situations that we know are not good for us, or situations that we know we should have been walked away from. A lot of times we want to stand by people and we ride or die and we A1 since day one, and all of that's cool. But then you sit back and ask yourself, are those people putting forth that same energy when it comes to you? Like, are they willing to step up to the plate when it comes to you? Are they gonna ride for you? Can you lean on them the way they've been leaning on you? And let's just face it, a lot of times we've been a crush for people that wouldn't even be a kickstand for us. You know what I'm saying? Visualize that. We've been a crutch for people who wouldn't even be a kickstand for us. We got folks back, but when we in a situation, our back against the wall, and all we got is us having to fight and figure it out the best way we know how. We got to stop that, because for a lot of us, we take that word love and loyalty, we take that serious. Like it's to the core with us. It's to the fiber of our being. It's who we are. It's what we're about. It's deep in our character. And that's fine. That's how it should be. When you say those things, you should mean it. But some people see that as an opportunity, and they use it to their advantage. As long as it's beneficial to them, as long as it's serving their purpose, as long as they're getting something out of it, they right there. But the moment that you have nothing to offer, the moment that they feel like they've exhausted all your resources, they move on. Now you left to sit there and pick up the pieces looking stupid because we knew all along what it was. Let's just be real. Grown folks. I'm talking to grown folks. We all grown in here, right? Okay. We know damn well the stuff that we should not do before we do it. We know the situations that we could easily avoid if we move different, but sometimes we do it anyway. You know what I'm saying? We know those people we should stay away from, you know, but we feel like, well, I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt, or, people can change, and maybe that was just this one time. No, when people show you their true character, don't try to repaint that shit. Don't try to erase it. See it for what it is and move accordingly. Now, if you see it for what it is and you still choose to go down that road, then shame on you. That's just like seeing a snake and continuing to walk towards it and get mad when it bites you. Well, what the fuck you thought? That's what it's supposed to do. Ignoring the signs is a sure way to end up at the wrong destination. And that's in any aspect of life. But a lot of us, we've simply learned how to just go with the flow because it benefits others. We willing to make ourselves unhappy and make ourselves uncomfortable just to appease other people. But tell me what sense that makes. That's not logical. We around here, we learn how to function in dysfunction. Toxic at its best. Instead of just speaking up and speaking out on what we stand for and what we know is right. And that's okay. It's not about being popular. It's not about being liked. It's about accountability, holding yourself and other people responsible. You just got to move different. When you want certain things in life, you got to move different. You have to move different. And that's why I'm big on that word friend. I'm big on that because everybody have a different definition of what friend means to them. And that's fine, right? We all different. We think different. We move different. We view things differently. But for me personally, and me only, for me, a friend is this: somebody I can trust with my life. And although that seems like just a broad statement, it runs very deep. Because when I say that, I mean somebody I can trust with my finances, somebody I can trust with my vehicle, somebody I can trust in my house, with my children, around my spouse. You understand what I'm saying? Somebody who I feel like is going to at least check on my kids if I'm no longer here. They're going to at least reach out to my mom and make sure she's straight. You get what I'm saying? To me, that's a friend. But I feel like we throw that word friend and loyalty and love around so much to where it's losing its meaning. You know what I'm saying? Some people, the only loyalty they got is a motherfucking tattoo. You feel me? Only love they got is love for self. And that's sad, but that's just the reality of the world that we live in. So you can't allow your love for people to keep you or put you in fucked up situations. Because it can put you in some fucked up situations. You can know a person out here robbing banks, right? Then they pick you up. You don't know what they done that day before you got with them. But now you taking that chance because you know what they're about. You know their character. You know how they move. But then you with them. So if some shit pop off, they not just the one that's looking at that's that's gonna take the blame. They looking at you too. You know, we gotta start thinking, because when you have stuff to lose, you move different. You know, you ain't out here trying to be fighting. You ain't out here trying to have the police called on you. You ain't out here trying to be all flashy, posting guns and money all on social media and your drugs and your woo woo. No, we gotta think. We gotta be smart. Be smart. It's time to start thinking. We gotta move differently. You know, and especially I'm gonna speak to my people, the people whose skin looks like mine. You understand what I'm saying? We do some dumb shit, and then we get mad when people look at us like we savages or like we animals or like we just don't give a fuck. Look at some of the shit we do. Do y'all see these videos and stuff? The shit we be posting and the shit we be doing. Like, the shit is so idiotic. It makes no sense. You know what I'm saying? Or we constantly posting videos of somebody fighting, or we posting videos of dead bodies and people that then got shot, or car accidents where somebody dead laying on the ground. No respect. Can you imagine you being a parent or a sibling or partner of somebody that has died that way, and you on social media and you see that shit before you even know, or before you even gotten a call from the police about what's going on about your loved one, and you see that shit on social media? Ain't that a fucked up way to learn that you done lost somebody that you love? You know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta do better. We gotta do better. And we talk about gossip and we talk about bullying and we talk about a lot of things, but let's just be real. We have all been guilty of that at some point. And let me tell you how. Let me tell you how we've been guilty. Because we've shared videos, we've shared memes of people that may not have been caught in their best moment. You know, whether they wasn't dressed the part, whether they looked like they had a disability, whether they would, whatever. We've shared those memes. We've laughed about them. We've joked about them. You understand what I'm saying? So we've all been guilty. Isn't that a form of bullying? Isn't it? We all done sat back and gossip. We got to do better. We have to do better. And speaking of doing better, what's with this monkey see, monkey do ass shit? This damn crate challenge. Why we come up with the dumbest shit to follow? Because how about this? How about somebody start a challenge of respecting your fellow brother and sister? Respecting your fellow man or woman? How about we start a challenge of respecting the elderly, how it used to be? How about we start a challenge of everybody pull their motherfucking pants up? How about we start a challenge of not disrespecting your parents? You understand what I'm saying? Start a challenge about no bullying. Start a challenge about minding your own motherfucking business. How about let them be some challenges that we start instead of all this old dumb shit? Because somebody gonna kill themselves trying to walk some fucking crates. Who thought that that was smart? Who thought that that was a good idea? And we just gonna follow suit. Well, you know, shit, I'm trying to, you know, everything, all attention ain't good attention. You know, quit doing stuff to try to be liked and to try to be seen and try to be noticed. It's okay to be behind the scenes. It's okay to fall back. You don't have to be the loudest person in the room. You don't. You can move in silence. You can move in silence. Because guess what? When you move in silence, they don't know your next move. They don't know what you got going on. They don't know what you got planned. So less likely for them to try to sabotage it because they don't even know what the fuck going on. You know? And the flip side to that is when people don't know what's going on in your life, they speculate. They make up stories. They come up with their own theories. You know? And that's okay. Who the fuck cares? Because this is one thing you got to learn. And I had to learn this. We get so worked up, right? When we hear what somebody done said about us, we get so worked up. Oh, we pissed off. Why they lying on us? They need to keep my name out their mouth. Woo woo. But why does it matter? Because everybody entitled to their opinion, right? So if a person does not like me, okay. If a person feel like I'm an asshole, okay. If a person feel like I'm sarcastic, okay. What I'm arguing with you for about how you feel, because them your fucking feelings. You entitled to your feelings. And I'm entitled to not give a fuck. Period. Point blank. So that's all I want to tell y'all tonight. Like, quit overextending yourself for people that don't deserve it. Please. When people show you how they move, then guess what? When they move, you move just like that. You feel me? Like, nobody is entitled to any more than they give of themselves. You know? And that includes us. You're not entitled to any more than you give. If you want respect, give it. You want honesty, give it. You want loyalty, give it. You feel me? That's it. Like you want positive vibes, put positive vibes out there. You know what I'm saying? You have to become what you want to attract. That's it. You know, you can't expect no more than the next person, no more from the next person than you giving them. But a lot of us do. You know, we expect it to always be about us. We expect people to call us, check on us, reach out to us, make sure we straight. But guess what? They probably sitting back expecting, waiting on you to do the same thing. Shit go both ways. Just like you waiting on a call in, your phone also calls out. Remember that. You know, so I'm gonna end by saying, like, don't allow your love for people to keep you in fucked up situations. Know when to move around. Know when to let go. Know when to cut ties. Because the truth is, some bridges we need to burn to stop us from taking our goofy ass back to where we shouldn't have been in the first place. You feel me? So I'm signing out. Till next time. Peace.